UFC on ESPN 9 has just wrapped up. Here's your MMA Release recap. To kick off the main card, Mackenzie Dern defeated Hannah Cifers via kneebar in the first round.
Hannah Cifers needs to be careful here with the leg lock. Mackenzie Dern is such a high-level
kneebar. Locking up the left leg of Cifers.
Hannah's going to land the butt. There it is. She's trying. She's going to do that.
Can't do that with Mackenzie Dern. Return to the win column. First round submission.
Roosevelt Roberts defeated Brok Weaver via rear naked choke in the second round.
It also looked like Brok might have got away with a fence grab there to escape that choke. But now he's right back under with the opposite arm, and now it's done. That one's under the neck and tight. Big squeeze coming up, it's over.
There's the tap from Weaver. Roosevelt Roberts by submission in round 2.
Billy Quarantillo defeated Spike Carlyle by a unanimous decision. He has now won 7 fights in a row. For the co-main event, Augusto Sakai defeated Blagoy Ivanov by a split decision. He is now 5-0 in the UFC. And for the main event, Gilbert Burns defeated Tyron Woodley by a unanimous decision. Here's how the MMA community reacted to the fight. Askren tweeted the sad face emoji. Kelvin Gastelum tweeted, "Title shot next for Gilbert Burns." Brett Okamoto tweeted, "Wow, there was one-way traffic against a motivated former champion. Gilbert Burns is legit. Welterweight just got more interesting if you ask me." Aljamain Sterling tweeted, "I think all of my questions about this main event were answered tonight. Burns is legit, but his last 2 performances were championship caliber." Frankie Edgar tweeted, "Gilbert Burns came to win tonight bell to bell." Eddie Alvarez tweeted, "That was Gilbert Burns, ladies and gentlemen. You earned it, brother." Mike Perry tweeted, "Damn, congratulations Gilbert Burns." And Tatiana Suarez tweeted, "So impressed with Gilbert Burns. Congrats on your amazing win. So happy for you, my friend." A 3-round women's strawweight bout between Jessica Andrade vs Rose Namajunas has been targeted for the 11th of July card, which has yet to be announced. Jessica Andrade is coming off a TKO loss to Zhang Wei Li, and Rose Namajunas is coming off a KO loss to Jessica Andrade. A 5-round middleweight bout between Robert Whittaker vs Darren Till has been targeted to headline the UFC's first event on Fight Island on 25th of July. Robert Whittaker is coming off a KO loss to Israel Adesanya, and Darren Till is coming off a split decision win over Kelvin Gastelum. Israel Adesanya on the Ariel Helwani's MMA show gives his thoughts on John Jones wanting to fight Francis Ngannou.
The guy is asking me to jump up in weight, and I'm only just over 2 years in the company. And I said I'll do it next year because I want to defend my belt a few more times and clean out the division. And I'm going to do it because I've done it in kickboxing and I've done it in boxing. I've been here over 10 years. Why hasn't he jumped up in weight? No one wants to smoke with Francis. Trust me, that's a really bad fight for him. To go for your first fight at heavyweight, it's a gangster move, like Chael said, but nah, he won't do it. If he'll do it, he'll do it against someone else. He'll definitely do it against someone. Francis is nothing. Francis learned from that Stipe fight. I can see, I talked to him, he learned from that Stipe fight, but trust me, nah, he won't do it. He's up 10 years in the company plus, and he ain't done when it comes to moving up weight. So why would he do it now? He's not going to do it, especially against Francis. He doesn't know. No. Francis is just no.
The one-punch KO master. Yeah. I seen him fight, and now he's here with me. We are going to do some stuff. Hopefully. In the lab. Yes, in the lab. Let's go. Oh, I'm getting him ready. Body shot challenge for Francis. I might not even move him, though. That's for Francis to do the body shot challenge. Let's get it.
Jorge Masvidal on the Ariel Helwani's MMA show gives his side to why the fight with Kamaru Usman hasn't been booked yet.
What is going on? Well, Kamaru, who's asked for an insane amount of money, he had one of the worst pay-per-view cards of 2019. I had the best. This is by numbers. It's not an opinion. I had the most sold pay-per-views of 2019. So he thinks he's hit the jackpot. He was asking crazy money for the UFC. The UFC's told him no on several occasions. But this kind of goes back before that. Before me and Nate fought the first time, when Kobe was giving him trouble, I stepped in because they called me. They go, "Would you fight Usman on 6 weeks' notice?" I said yes. Usman said no. Who stepped in? Nate Diaz. Now this thing comes about, and he's asking for a crazy amount of money because he thinks since he's fighting the star at 170 that he's gonna get paid that. But you got to bring in your worth, man. You don't get that. You know, you had the women's greatest champion that ever lived, the most talked about woman in our history, Amanda Nunes. You had Max Holloway, Volkanovski undercard and a good undercard besides that, and they still had one of the worst draws ever because of Usman's whack ass. So how are you gonna demand all this crazy money and then get upset when the UFC don't want to give it to you? You know, and he gave it away. He's talking about if the price is right. Well, they don't feel that the price is right. They don't want to pay him that much. You know. So what can I do? And the fight's gonna happen, man. Cause that's the fight I want, man. That's gonna happen. It's just he's making it tough. The UFC's making it a little bit tough, but it's what the fans want. It's what you want. It's what I want. You know, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get money. If not, it's gonna be Nate Diaz, man, and then I'll mess up Usman's face come November. But it's gonna happen, you know. We haven't got an official contract. We haven't got any bout agreement. See, if Usman, this is where we could just see that the people that are involved with Usman and put his stuff out is just fake news, and this is the real stuff. I'll tell you right now. If it is so real, why doesn't he have a signed bout agreement with the date on it, all that stuff, and post it online? Since you've signed, since you're so ready to go, because he talks about I was ready on this date, on that date. On no occasion did he ever sign the bout agreement. He never signed the bout agreement. He's never even agreed on money to them. He just says, yeah, I'll fight. He asked for money. They're telling me that yes or no, and that's it. It is somewhat of a business, you know. He's going to try to act like he's a tough guy and stuff, but he's not. You know, he's been talking about he's a knockout machine. You knocked out the fragile dude, man. Don't nobody care about that dude. That dude's been finished twice in the UFC. Why are you bragging about him? You know, you knocked out a wrestler. They can't knock nobody out. They can't take a hit. So what is the big about? You know, it's gonna happen, but it's not gonna be in his terms, like I've said from the start. And he's so desperate that, you know, he'll just be sitting cage-side there when I run it back with Nate again with his mouth wide open, like, oh, he's my biggest fan, my biggest groupie.
Sean O'Malley, in a recent interview with Luke Thomas, gives his thoughts on the stacked bantamweight division.
I don't know whether he's scared or stupid, or smart, scared or smart. He's either smart, retiring on top, kind of leaving at the top, or he's not necessarily scared, but he's like, damn, that's a lot of tough fights in my division. I can just leave while I'm on top right now. I think he'll be back. He's in his prime. He's going to see this belt, someone fight for the belt. And I feel like he's going to get that itch to come back. There's those four people they talk about for the bantamweight title. No one's really standing out. No one's really like, this is who we want to be our champ. I win a couple more fights. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that people are going to want to see, the bantamweight champ. I'm that guy. And I'm going to go out there and perform like I did last time against Eddie, and then whoever I fight next, I'm going to go out there and do the same thing. And I'm only a couple fights away from the title because if you look at the rankings, they don't really matter. You had Jose Aldo ranked number 6 in the bantamweight division. He's never even won. You had Dominic Cruz coming off a loss fight. But the rankings don't matter. I think those top 4 dudes right now, the Sterling, Jan, Corey, and Marlon, those top 4 dudes are killers. They're high-level black belts in MMA. But no one's talking about him. No one's like, that's the dude. No one's that interesting. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that's going to come, knock these dudes out, get my title shot, and I'm going to be champ. And it's going to be, people want to see me there. And it's going to be exciting.
And Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast speaks on the ongoing rivalry between Darren Till and Mike Perry.
I don't know what's going on with Mike Perry and Darren Till, but Darren Till and Mike Perry, I thought they were kind of friendly. Remember, there was that epic back and forth where Mike Perry came up to Darren Till and said, "Do you want to go to the spa?" And he said, "Do you want to spar?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll go to the spa." He's like, "Well, you want to go get a massage and steam and all that?" And Mike Perry was like, "No, do you want to spar?" And it might have been the other way around. Maybe Darren Till said it to Mike Perry, but there was that confusion, right? And it seemed like they were buddies. But now, Darren Till and Mike Perry, they're not on very good terms. In fact, I think Darren Till said, "I'm going to knock you out and then your new girlfriend," or something like that. Mike's the UFC fighter, right? He's the badass. It's Mike Perry, don't with us. And he's like, oh, now he's going to be that guy. He's going to perpetuate that myth. He's going to live up to that stereotype and go and have a fight against someone that maybe doesn't want to. Saying that, knowing Mike Perry, He'll fight anyone anyway. So I don't think he's too... Perry's 170. He's a decent size. He's not a small guy. So it's not like... And Till used to be 170 as well. So that's a good fight. I'd like to see that. That said, Darren Till's got his designs on fighting Adesanya pretty soon on Fight Island. Or someone big, you know, a big name like that. So that might be a step backwards in terms of profile, in terms of getting the belt. Yeah, but I think that's just a conversation. And they know that fight's never going to happen. I mean, as you just said, as we said, he's left the weight class. He's not a part of that weight class anymore. So he can just talk. The fight's never going to get made. He's like, listen, I'll talk whatever, but I'm not going to actually sign a contract to fight you. I've got bigger fish to fry. But you're right. I mean, listen, that is definitely words. If I know Mike Perry like I think I know Mike Perry, they are words that will start a fight, that will be the catalyst for an out of octagon fight. Maybe the mates and they're having a laugh, but if that is serious, yeah, I mean, fair play, Darren. I like your style. That is epic talk.